The strip of restaurants next to Brick Restaurant and Bar.
I'll say this too. This looks very clean.
Yeah.
As well too. Like this looks like any like American or European type of beach. You know what I mean? Where you don't see like a lot of, you know, riffraff or just trash everywhere. This is a very clean. It looks like a safe area too. Like, never knew this. Never knew this about Angola at all. We don't hear too much about it.
Ever.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. We're gonna do one more before we get up out of here. Let's see. We've been doing a lot of Steven video today. Damn. We're not gonna have time for that. Okay. We'll see. This is a shorter one. Okay. New country, new video, new creator. Try something new.
Okay.
So I've been doing a lot of research, guys. Been looking at different countries for us to explore. We've been heavy in South Africa, heavy in Kenya, heavy like her headphones. Nigeria, Ghana, but we understand Africa has 54 countries and a lot of diversity as well too. I want to explore other countries like Botswana, Zimbabwe, Egypt, Namibia, Uganda. There's so much more. You know what I mean? I do want to do an episode on the Congo as well too. I think that's very, very important as well.
I agree.
And Angola as well too. Landed.
The prison?
Wait, no. Angola is a country in southern West Africa, and it's very interesting. It's a very interesting place because it's very expensive. It's probably honestly one of the most expensive countries in Africa. Everything there is expensive.
More than Lagos?
Yeah, they honestly, these are the two competing with like the wealth. They both have a lot of oil. You know, Nigeria is the wealthiest country in Africa, but Angola is right behind it, and it's actually been kind of coined and dubbed as the African Dubai. So there's a lot of interesting things in Luanda, Angola, to be specific. So shout out to any Angolans in the building. If you guys are new here or just seeing our channel for the first time, welcome to Top Hill. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Let's jump right into it. This is a video from Travel Connect. Shout out to you. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to your channel. I think it's
the flag. They said is maybe it looks similar to it.
The Black American flag. Yeah, it does actually. It does actually. I don't know if there's any correlation. Let me see. Black American flag. All right. It looks very similar. Wow. So this is the Black American flag, y'all. Like, not a lot of people actually rock this. You probably will never see this unless you Google it. But it definitely looks very similar to the Angolan flag. Angola was colonized lastly by the Portuguese, which is very interesting because if you look at it on the map.
Do they speak Portuguese?
Yeah.
So like a lot of Brazilian are probably Angola.
It's actually a lot of the people of Brazil did come from Angola.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
And let me show you here. So if you look at the map, get out of here. All right. So we all know Brazil is right here, largest country in South America, but literally right on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, it connects to Angola.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
So, and this is where Angola is in Africa, y'all. So it's kind of like in the middle, closer to the southern west.
Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not necessarily, but
Yeah. South Africa's down here. But yeah, I want to do all these countries, y'all. Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia. And yeah, we just want to spread the love as well, too. So we're going to dig into Angola a little bit today. We're going to check out Luanda. And let me see if FYI can give us a little bit of history. Hey, FYI, this is Imani from the Top Hill Show. We're about to dive into a video that's going to teach us about Angola and specifically Luanda, Angola. Can you give us a short summary of the city and what is it going to be like for tourists or Africans in the diaspora to come to Luanda, Angola, and just tell us some highlights about the country that separates it from the other African countries, and just keep it brief because we're live right now. Keep it under like 2 paragraphs.
she said, I'm thinking.
Right, I forgot to turn the Wi-Fi back on. Oops. Sorry, FYI. Can you repeat that, the last one, please? Thank you.
Of course, Imani, here we go again. Luanda, the vibrant capital of Angola, is known for its stunning Atlantic coastline, bustling port, and dynamic cultural scene. As a tourist or a member of the African diaspora, you'll find Luanda offers a rich blend of modern amenities and historical charm. The city's thriving music scene, particularly Kuduro and Semba genres, along with colourful street markets and colonial architecture, make it a unique destination. Tourists can enjoy beautiful beaches like Ilha do Masulo and lively nightlife, offering an authentic Angolan experience. What sets Angola apart is its rich cultural heritage and natural beauty, from the breathtaking Namibe Desert to the stunning Calangula Falls. Its diverse wildlife in national parks like Kisama offers a unique safari experience. Angola's post-Civil War economic growth is remarkable, and Luanda stands as a testament to its resilience and progress. Enjoy the video.
All right.
So samba originated in Angola.
I didn't even know what that was. So samba is a dance?
It's a dance.
Oh no!
That's their whole thing in Brazil. They teach them
Oh, I don't know. Okay, now I know. Ah, okay. All right. Man, Africans is just the origin of a lot of things, man. All right. Without further ado, let's dive into this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right. Let's get to it.
This is for sure one of my favorite places to vacation. Mainly because of its beautiful beaches and chill vibe.
Is that still, what ocean is that?
That's the Atlantic.
Oh.
That is the Atlantic Ocean.
This is the pretty side. The fuck we got.
Yeah, this is the other side of it, you know what I mean?
Got the back of the back.
Yeah, this is the Atlantic Ocean, man.
Today, I'm going to show you Luanda, Angola from a tourist perspective. I'm here on vacation, so we're going to be checking out things to do in the city, such as beaches, nightlife, and more, so that you'll have an idea of some things to do if you ever decide to visit. So sit back and relax as we explore Luanda, Angola. For those that don't know, Luanda, Angola is located in Central Africa. With the Democratic Republic of the Congo to the north, Zambia to the east, Namibia to the south, and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. Luanda is its capital city and has a huge population of about 7 million people, depending on who you ask or what website you're looking at. Alright, so let me start off by saying that I don't know anyone currently living in Angola. And on top of that, I don't speak Portuguese, which is the primary language here. However, each time that I visit, that never stops me from having a good time, because the people here are so friendly. So my favorite area to relax while in Luanda is the area of town called Ilha do Cabo. which is a 4-mile strip of beach with a road down the middle. And it's full of restaurants, beaches, hotels, and a variety of beach activities. The ocean water in Luanda is very warm and enjoyable, and it costs nothing to go to the beach, so as you can imagine, this is where most people in the city come to unwind. I visited Luanda for the first time back in 2019, and since then, you can definitely tell that there has been some investment in the area. During the weekdays, the area is very chill and not too busy. So if you're looking for some peace and quiet, this is the best time to go. Because during the weekend, it gets pretty lively.
Atlantic.
Right.
Now, personally, my favorite thing to do in the area is visit the beach bars that have beachfront property, like Malibu Beach Club. This is the place I like to go to during the weekdays because the restaurant is pretty quiet and low-key, and isn't too packed like some of the other spots. Also, the food is very good and pretty affordable. This meal was about $10 US. Like I mentioned, they have some beachfront property where visitors can relax and enjoy some of the Angola heat.
Whoa.
On the beach, they have many tables for you to enjoy alone or with friends and family. The restaurant has music playing, so the vibes are nice. And since you're right on the beach, there are a lot of beach activities going on and people just out enjoying themselves. Another beach bar that I like is Miami Beach Club.
Oh.
Okay.
It's about the same size as Malibu Beach Club, but draws a bigger crowd, which is cool because I met a lot of people here who ended up showing me around the city. Miami Beach Club also has great food and good music. And on top of that, you can get beers here for less than $1 US.
Oh, that's
on the weekend.
That's affordable. Dollar beers? Okay. I'm listening.
Most of these beach clubs also turn into lounges where you can listen to music and dance a little.
Hey, why?
The area also has many bars and restaurants that aren't connected to the beach. You can find everything from Chinese food to Mexican and much more.
That look good. What the heck?
One of the popular restaurant areas on the area is the strip of restaurants next to Brick Restaurant and Bar.
I'll say this too. This looks very clean.
Yeah.
As well too. Like this looks like any like American or European type of beach. You know what I mean? Where you don't see like a lot of, riffraff or just trash everywhere. This is a very clean. It looks like a safe area too. Like, never knew this. Never knew this about Angola at all. We don't hear too much about it.
Ever.
Yeah.
I don't.
Brick is a very popular restaurant that has really good food and usually has a DJ playing good music on the weekends. Right outside of Brick's are many other smaller outdoor restaurants, which is perfect because Angola has pretty good weather throughout most of the year. It's pretty quiet here on the weekdays, but gets pretty live on the weekends, as each restaurant out here also has their own DJ. It's definitely a great place to have some drinks and just hang out.
Yeah, I guess.
Now, I know it seems like all the partying happens at the beach bars and restaurants, but there are good night spots all over the city. The first place in the city I was invited to was a place called Bar Colosso.
Like...
It wouldn't surprise me at all. Like, I'm curious.
The culture seems really similar.
Let me see here. Brazil to Angola. I'm just curious to see if they have like any direct flights that go back and forth between each other. All right. So Rio is the largest city. Do they have any nonstop?
39 hours.
Damn. So this is the problem. Let me see if there's a nonstop.
How long was that boat ride?
Yeah.
But the flight ain't even that crazy. It's just the time.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, stops. Okay. Hello?
It stops.
There is no non-stop flights. See, this is this is the problem with a lot of traveling to Africa, y'all. So when it comes to Americans or people on this side of the planet who want to travel to Africa, it's very rare to have direct flights to Africa, which then makes it very expensive to travel to Africa. to me, if you look at a map, which we just did, right? So Angola is right here. Brazil is right here. Why would there not be a nonstop fight between these two Portuguese-speaking countries? You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's just simple. It's simple. You know.
Where are they stopping?
So what they're doing, I already know what they're doing. They're probably flying from here to Lisbon, Portugal, and then from Lisbon, Portugal, back down to Angola. I guarantee you.
Not my niggas, you won't.
I guarantee you. Matter of fact,
to check in.
And that's where a lot of the money goes to, because, all right, let me see. I guarantee there's a Lisbon spot. All right, so this one. Okay, so this is Ethiopian Air. So you actually fly from here,
Sao Paulo,
to Ethiopia, and then from Ethiopia to Angola.
Damn, 35 hours. Like, what do you even do with that much time?
Right. And then here's the Portuguese one. Like I said, they go from here to Lisbon and from Lisbon to Angola. This is the shortest route. And this is still 24 hours because you're flying all the way from Brazil all the way up to Portugal to then fly all the way back down to Angola.
Makes no sense.
Yeah. And now that's $2,500. So, of course, it's cheaper if you do 2 stops. And it's like, but look at that. Look at how long it will take you to get there. You know what I mean? So that's what it's just. So when you guys are like, yo, why don't you guys come to Africa as much? It's not as convenient. Now, I do know United Airlines here in America, they do have nonstop flights from DC to Accra, Ghana, Lagos, Nigeria, and Cape Town, South Africa, which they introduced recently.
They ought to.
Yeah. And hopefully it continues to grow and do more, because obviously there's a lot more people interested in traveling into Africa, and a lot more wealth and money coming into these African countries as well, too, to, you know, do that exchange and stuff like that. But to me, from Brazil to Angola, for them both to be Portuguese-speaking countries, both have a decent amount of wealth and stuff like that. For them not to have a nonstop fight to each other is crazy. But anyway, back to the video.
It was a little on the small side, but that didn't matter, as I still had a good time. There was also a local artist performing this night that was really good. I was also invited to an event over the weekend that was being hosted by a local brewery. I met a lot of people here. Everybody was very friendly and welcoming. Even with the language barrier, people tried their best to communicate with me and ensured I had a good time. The last place I went to party was an actual nightclub called Club Harmonzen. Just like all the other places, I had a great time. The people in Angola are extremely social and friendly, and this makes things very fun and exciting for a solo traveler like myself.
Okay, people dressed up, they got the suit and tie.
Something that I noticed is that all the night spots I visited in Angola played a genre of music that I'm not familiar with. It had a hip-hop feel mixed with similar music I've heard in Brazil and Portugal. If anybody knows what it's called and can educate me on this, let me know down in the comment section. Now, one place that a lot of people kept recommending that I visit was Mazulu Island. I was told that it had quiet beaches and was a nice getaway from the busy city. So to get to Mazulu Island, you have to take a boat, but it only takes about 10 minutes or so to cross, and costs only $7 US one way. Once you get off the boat, you can see why people visit. It's definitely more quiet and reserved than the beaches on Ilha do Cabo. The first thing I did was stop at one of the many restaurants on the island to grab a bite to eat. I heard that the restaurants here serve really good food, and this one didn't disappoint.
Heavy?
Yeah, they look good.
Now, once on the beach, you can see why people come here. The beach has beautiful scenery and plenty of places to relax. When walking around, you'll see people eating local foods, listening to music, and engaging in many of the different beach activities. Swimming, jet skiing, boating, and quad biking. The island has something for everyone, making it an awesome getaway spot. I definitely recommend visiting if you get a chance. The next day, I decided to go hang out at the Luanda Bay waterfront. This area is a popular tourist attraction because of its beautiful views and relaxing
That was like a great place to go for a walk and stuff like that.
People enjoy walking along the waterfront,
There you go.
Eating at the different restaurants, and watching the sunset. It's definitely a good place to hang out with friends and enjoy the scenery. Along the bay, they also have other tourist attractions, such as the Museum of Currency.
I'm really blown away at this. I had no clue.
It's a cool place where you can learn about the history of money in Angola. It has a lot of old coins and banknotes, and even older forms of currency, such as shells and different fabrics, and shows visitors how currency has changed over time. Back in 2019, when I visited Angola, the currency was doing much better than it is right now. So it's interesting to see the history and development of the currency over time. This was a very unique and educational museum for individuals who want to know more about Angola's history and see some interesting old currency.
Ooh, they let you touch the gold?
The bay is also home to a very important landmark in Luanda, which is the Unknown Soldiers Monument. It's a very large and impressive stone structure where visitors can come and learn about Angola's war history and pay their respects to the soldiers who fought for freedom and peace. You can also take some cool photos here. Not far from the bay, you can also find the memorial of Dr. Antonio Augustino Neto. My apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong. This huge monument is dedicated to the first president of Angola, who played a major role in the country's independence. Here, you can learn about his life and achievements. Inside of the monument, you'll find many photos, documents, and personal items that tell the story of his work and leadership. After visiting, you'll leave with a better understanding of Dr. Neto's impact on Angola and its people. Just like my first visit, I had a great time in Angola. I absolutely love hanging out on their beaches, exploring the different restaurants, and just seeing new things every time I come. The people of Luanda are extremely friendly and helpful, which as a solo traveler who only speaks English is always something that I love and appreciate. I need to learn Portuguese so I can really experience the city. Now, there are a few things you need to be aware of when visiting. First, none of my credit cards or debit cards worked at any of the establishments I visited.
Oh, that ain't good.
Stores, restaurants, nothing. So that means I had to pay cash for everything during this entire trip. Now with that said, the ATMs in Luanda only gave out a maximum of 40,000 kwanza, or about $50 US per transaction. That means if you're staying about a week like I did, you're going to have to go to the ATM a gang of times during your visit.
That's inconvenient.
As far as transportation, they have an app called Yango that is similar to Uber and very affordable. So getting around is pretty easy if you use it, even if you don't speak Portuguese. They also have local taxis in Luanda, which I tried to take, but due to the language barrier, I was unsuccessful.
What the heck? Shawty got it. All right, never mind.
Now, when it comes to entry into Angola...
Hold on. No, all right. Tell me y'all saw that.
Taxis in Luanda, which I tried to take, but due to the language barrier, I was unsuccessful.
Oh, man.
Now, when it comes to entry into Angola, U.S. citizens do not need a visa. So getting in the country was a very smooth and simple process.
That's pretty good to know as well, too. So they're open to Americans coming there to visit. So that's good.
Again, I absolutely love visiting Angola and can't wait for my next trip. If you visited before or are from here, let me know some places I can stop by or try out during my next visit. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.
All right. Angola, man. Okay, first time checking out this country. Fairly impressed, honestly. One of the biggest things for me was just seeing how clean the country is. how beautiful it is, like great, beautiful beaches, a lot of great restaurants. This looks like a city where it's very easy to accommodate to, you know what I mean? It looks safe. The only thing for this is like, I mean, obviously they speak Portuguese, so there's going to be some language barrier. But he said that he's a solo traveler that speaks English, and he was still able to navigate pretty well. And the only other issue was the banking issue, like only being able to take $50 cash, and you can't use your card.
Damn embassy.
Yeah, so I mean, for me, knowing this,
the World Bank, I don't know. What do they have over there?
they have, I mean, it depends on what ATM they use. I don't know, but regardless, they probably use any ATM that will work. It's just the limit.
No, I mean like no, not the ATM. I'm saying like, is it like a place you can go? Because I know like here, like you do a lot of currency exchange.
Like so if you can't do it at the airport, probably what I would do here, I will probably come with a lot of cash and then exchange it at like a currency exchange place, or a lot of airports have it. So probably like I'll start in America with cash, go there, exchange it, and then whenever you're going out, to just limit yourself with what you bring out, because you never want to bring all your money with you when you're traveling in the country, because if you get got, you got. You know what I mean? So that's what I would do coming here. That's good to know ahead of time. But it's also good to know like just the difference, because like when you go to Kenya, everybody, they don't use cash, and your card works everywhere. You know what I mean? In Kenya, and you could do like M-Pesa, which is like a cash app. So it's crazy. Like this country is very not card friendly, and other countries are. But yeah, they'll probably catch up.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably another like also a thing of it being a Portuguese country versus like
English speaking.
Yeah, English speaking. Like I feel like they'll be able to convert to our norms, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And they probably have majority Portuguese people visiting here, or Brazilian people coming here, compared to like the British or the Americans. Like, so, but this is still interesting. I would still love to visit Angola.
Yeah, because I feel this is my first time ever even hearing about the country, let alone like them having so many like options as far as like nightlife, food, the beautiful beaches. Like it looks safe.
Right.
Big plus.
Money Kazuka. What does that mean? Yeah, man. Dope video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, what videos you want us to look at next. And yeah, man. So, all right. Time to get up out of here, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode. We'll see you guys next week. We out. Peace. Let's Carmen, you got any last words for the people?
I'm the Carmen. Thank you for coming to see us on Monday. We'll be here next Monday, 8 p.m. ish.
We'll be here. All right, we out.
Peace.
Killer, baby.